Hello everyone. Welcome to Pali 101, Level 1, Week 16, Pali for Beginners. Here we are going to start yet another class with you, and hope everyone is okay, and please share the link with Line and WhatsApp group. Good evening to all of you in the US, and good morning, Sunday morning to all of you in Asia. Okay, so here we are about to start. Please share the link with our WhatsApp group and also with the Line group. So if someone is wondering about the link, so they should be able to find it. Okay, and okay, so let's get started with today's lesson. So my name is Venerable Sumita or Bhante Sumita, and I'm the instructor of this Pali course. And according to our lesson plan today, we have a quick recap of last week's class, and then we do have a translation work and then assignment for the upcoming week. So for the week 16, Pali 101, Pali for beginners, level 1, we do have some thing lined up here. And these are the things that we learned last week. And we learned about the personal pronouns, amha and tumha sadda. We also learned that it's of common, they are of common gender, and very specifically, we learned that these two saddhas, these two pronouns do not have vocative form or alapana form. That's very special. And this was the amha saddha, ahang mayang amhe, mang mamang ahang amha kang no, maya me amhe bhi amhe hi no, maya mama maihang mamang me amhang amha kang no, maya me amhe bhi amhe hi no, mama maihang mamang me amhang amha kang no, mai amhe so. There is a slight spelling mistake here. It should be like this. I still couldn't make it last time. Okay, and this is the tum hasada. Tuang tuang tumhe, tang tawang tuang tumhe, tumha kang wo, toya taya te, tumhe bhi tumhe hi wo, toya tava tuihang te, tumhang tumha kang wo, toya taya te, tumhe bhi tumhe hi wo, tava tuihang tawang te, tumhang tumha kang wo. Again, here we have the same spelling mistake. Please correct it. Tai, toi, tai, tum, he, su. So this is the tum hasada that we learned last week. And then we have the exercise and translate into English. And I'm sure you have them with you, and please pull that and make sure your translation is with you, and we are going to translate right now these 20 sentences that we have here today with us. And so the first part is about Pali sentences into English. First one is ahang maihang puttasa asang adading, and the second one is twang amhakang gama agachasi, and the third one is mayang tava hatte passama, and the fourth one is mama putta giring aruhinsu, and the fifth one is tumha kang sunakha magge saingsu, and the sixth one amhang mitta chorang asina paharingsu. Number 7, tumhang dasa arinang asse haringsu. Number 8, choro mama puttasa manayo choresi. Number 9, isayo maihang gehe na wasingsu. Number 10, kavi tava puttanang dhammang desesi. And number 11 to 20, we will figure it out from here. Okay, so this one we already translated last week. Ahang maihang puttasa asang adading. I gave a horse to my son. And number 2 is twang amha kangama agachasi. You came from our village. So that is the number 2. Okay, now we will start number 3 onward, that will be compared with your own translations. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is number 3. Number 3 is mayang tava hatte passama, right? Mayang tava hatte passama. Mayang tava hatte passama means, so the first of all, what we do is we try to figure out the verb and then the corresponding subject, and then we go to the other parts of the sentence. So here the verb is passama. When we see the verb passama, we already know that it is Vartamana Kala, that means present tense. We also know it is Uttama Purisa Bahuvachana. So when there is Uttama Purusa Bahuvachana, we already know that the corresponding subject is Mayang. Passama is the verb, the corresponding subject is Mayang. So Mayang Passama, we see. We see what? We see Mayang Hathe Passama. Hatha means hand. So we see hands. Whose hands? Tava Hathe, your hands. So we see your hands is the translation of Mayang Tava Hathe Passama. All right, so we go to the next sentence. Number 4, Mama Putta Giring Aruhingsu. Mama Putta Giring Aruhingsu. Okay, this means the verb here is Aruhingsu. When we see Aruhingsu, we also know that this is a past tense, and then also we know that it is Pathama Purisa Bahuvachana. So when we have a Pathama Purisa Bahuvachana, we can figure out, we can guess the corresponding subject, and that is Putta. Putta Aruhinsu. Putta means sons. Aruhinsu means climbed. Putta Aruhinsu, sons climbed. Then we can go to, there is an adjective of Putta here, and that is my sons or Mama Putta. Mama means Amha Sadda Chatti Vibhati Ekavachana. So Mama Putta means my sons. My sons climbed. Mama Putta Aruhinsu. Where? Where did they climb? Giring Aruhinsu, mountain. So Mama Putta Giring Aruhinsu, my sons climb the mountain. Okay, right. We go to the next one. So, okay, I think I have to, from here, I am going to translate and, okay, I'm going to translate here with you. Oh, okay, just give me a second. Okay, here we go. Number 3, we did this, and number 4, and over here, right? So this is what we are going to translate. Okay, so so the verb here is saying su. Saying su is the verb that is again atita kala, that is past tense, and the corresponding subject is sunakha. So sunakha means dogs. Dogs. Sainsu means slept. So dogs slept. Okay. So let's try with that. Dogs. Okay. Dogs slept. Sunaka sainsu. And now there is an adjective here of sunaka. Tumha kang sunaka. So that means your dogs. Okay, your dogs. Tumha kang means tumha sadda. This is common gender. Tumha sadda and chatta vibhatti bahuvachana. So that means your, plural. Your dogs. Tumha kang, your dogs. Tumha kang sunakha. And sainsu slept. Sainsu slept. Where did they slept? Magge sainsu. Magge, on the road. So on the road. So tumha kang sunaka magge sainsu. Your dogs wet slept on the your dog slept on the road. Tumha kang sunaka magge sainsu. Your dogs slept on the road. That is the translation here. Okay, and all right, we go to the next sentence, and that is number 6. Here we have amhang mitta chorang asina paharing su. Amhang mitta chorang asina paharing su. Right? Amhang mitta chorang asina paharing su. That means here we get the verb. Okay, here we get the verb, and the verb here is paharingsu. Paharingsu, when we see paharingsu, we know it is atita kala, past tense. And we also know it is um, Pathama Purisa Bahuvachana. Pathama Purisa Bahuvachana Atita Kala. That much we know. And then it's easier for us to figure out the subject, corresponding subject. That is Mitta. Mitta Paharingsu. So Paharingsu means beat. Paharinsu means beat. Mitta Paharinsu means friends beat. So we also have Mitta Paharinsu, Mitta whom, we can say whom, then Chorang Paharinsu. So Mitta Chorang Paharinsu, friends beat the thief. And whose Mitta? Amhang Mitta, our friends. Our friends beat the thief. How did they do it? Asina, by which? By the use of um, sword. So here, Amhang Mitta, our friends, right? And beat the thief, beat the thief by the sword. Okay? Amhang Mitta, Chorang Asina Paharinsu. Our friends beat the thief by the sword. Okay, let's go to number 7 here. Tumhang dasa arinang asse haringsu. The verb here is haringsu, and haringsu means took and or carried, you can say. Harati is the present tense, haringsu is the past tense, atita kala, and the corresponding subject is dasa, dasa haringsu. Pathama purisa bahuvachana haringsu. And dasa is the dasa sadda, akaranta pullinga dasa sadda, and yeah, beat with the sword, beat by the sword. Yeah, what do you think is the best one? Beat the thief by the sword, or beat the thief with the sword? Yeah. So haringsu, dasa haringsu, slaves took or slaves carried. Whose slaves? Tumhang dasa, your slaves. Tumhang is bahuvachana here. Chatta vibhatti bahuvachana. Tumha sabda. Chatta vibhatti bahuvachana. Um, what did they carry? What did they took? Asse. Asse. Okay. So asse haringsu. Okay. Asse haringsu means carried horses. Okay. Then we also have another adjective of asse, that is arinang. Arinang asse harinsu. That means tumhang dasa arinang asse harinsu. Your slaves took enemies' horses. Okay, your slaves took enemies over here and horses. Okay. Let me correct what Monica said here. And you want to say with a sword. Okay, with the sword. So our friends beat the thief with a sword. Okay, right. Thank you. Thank you for the suggestion. All right, so we go to the next one. Number 8. Choro mama puttasa manayo choresi. Choresi is the verb here, and that is already past tense. Pathama purisa ekavachana. Atita kala. Okay. Choresi is to stole, and the corresponding subject here is choro. Choro choresi. Thief stole. Um, thief stole what? Manayo choresi. Money means gems. So, Dutiya Vibhatti Bahuvachanam, gems. And whose gems? Puttasa Manayo. That is son's gems. So, let us translate this sentence as the thief stole the thief stole. Oh, mama means my. So my sons. Here is interesting, right? My son's gems. So we do have mama, puttasa, and manayo. We have to relate all these things together. Okay. Choro mama puttasa manayo choresi. The thief stole my son's gems. Okay, that is number 8. Okay, let me go to number 7. What do you want to say here? Your slaves carried the horses to or for the enemies. Um, Tumhang dasa, your slaves. Arinang asse harinsu. Okay, yes, we can actually say here, arinang asse means we can use both ways as you suggest. Yeah, we can say uh, asse arinang or arinang asse. If we say there is a difference over here, tumhang na dasa arinang asse harinsu. So um, um, your slaves carried the horses to the enemies. Mm. Your slaves haringsu. I think it should be. It should be the your slaves took enemies horses. So because this looks like the adjective here, and uh, to the to the um, to the horses, if we say, yeah, we can actually think of it both ways. Let me see. Let me keep it both ways. Your slaves took horses to the enemies. This is what you mean, right, Ramali? Okay, I think that also can be considered here. Um, Maybe we need to exactly figure out if we can make this second meaning like arinang ase, tumha kandasa ase arinang harinsu. If we can say that or something. Yeah, technically that looks okay. Yes. Um, Technically, we have to also think of it technically, right? Because we translate. Sometimes it makes sense. Yeah, but we will try to figure out if someday we will find okay, it's not the right one, then we will figure it out later on. Okay, for now we keep both options open. Right. Thank you for the suggestion again. If you have any other suggestions, let me know. Okay. Now we go to number 9. Isayo maihang gehena wasingsu. Okay. So wasingsu is the verb here. This is past tense, atita kala, and also patama purisa bahuvachana. And the corresponding subject is isayo. Isayo wasinsu means monks lived. Monks lived. Okay, let me write it. Monks lived. And so, Nervasinsu. Now, we can also see Nervasinsu. Nervasinsu means, okay, so it is not lived, it is did not live. Okay, Isayo Nervasinsu. Monks did not live. Where? Gehe. Gehe at home. Okay. Whose gehe? My hang gehe. My home. Okay. Mama my hang. Right. So my hang is ekavachana. Right. So the monks did not live at my home. Okay. And we go to the next one. Kavitava puttanan dhammang desesi. Desesi is the verb here. And it is atita kala, past tense. And also it is Pathama Purisa Ekavachana. So the corresponding subject is Kavi. Kavi Desesi means poet, let's say the poet, and preached, right? The poet preached. And what did the poet preach? Dhammam, the doctrine or the Dhamm. The poet preached the doctrine. To whom? To the sons, Puttanam. To the sons, Puttanam. Whose son? Tava Puttanam. So we can say to your sons, right? To your sons or to the sons of you. That also is fine. So the poet preached the doctrine to your sons. Kavitava Puttanam Dhammam Desesi. The poet preached the doctrine to your sons. Okay, and we go to the next one. Amhe sukodho nathi. So we haven't learned this noun before. So it is given here. Kodha means anger. So this is interesting sentence, and we don't have an apparently visible subject here. So it's really interesting. But we know the verb. Without a verb, there cannot be a sentence. Okay, so verb is the most important one, inseparable part of a sentence, and indispensable part of the sentence. That is the verb. So nathi means na athi. Na athi means is not. Okay, na athi means is not. And okay, is not. That is the meaning of nathi. So kodho, okay, kodho nathi. Now we know the corresponding subject actually is there. So, but okay, there is. We can say no anger. No anger. Is no anger. Amhesu, in us or among us. And here we can use there. There is no anger in us. Okay. Amhesu kodho nathi. There is no anger in us. Hope it's clear to you. Okay, next one. Tumhe vanijassa mayure kinitha. So kinitha is the verb here, and that is Majjhima Purusa Bahuvachana. And that means it is also Atita Kala, past tense. So the corresponding subject is tumhe. Tumhe kinitha. Kinati means to buy, and vikinati means to sell. So here Here we can see tumhe kinitha, you, that is bahuvachana, plural. You bought, tumhe kinitha, you bought. You bought what? Mayure kinitha, that is peacocks. Mayura is peacock. Peacocks is dutiya bahuvachana here. So mayure kinitha, that is the corresponding object here. And then we have another adjective of mayure, and that means mayure kinitha. Mayure, whose mayure? Vanijassa mayure. Vanija is merchant. So merchants peacocks. Vanija sadda Akaranta pullinga vanija sadda chattu vibhatti ekavachana. So you bought merchants peacocks. You bought merchants peacocks. Okay, this is bahuvachana. Peacocks. You bought merchants peacocks. All right, next one, number 13. And mayang bhupatino mige vikinimha. Vikinimha is the verb here. And this is uttama purusha bahuvachana, atita kala, past tense. So kinati is by, and vikinati is sells, and vikinimha is bought, and kinimha is vikinimha is sold, and kinimha means bought. And so the corresponding subject is very easy, mayang. That is the only subject that we can have. Mayang kinimha, we sold. We sold what? Mige kinimha. So mige, dear. This again is miga sadda, akaranta pullinga miga sadda dutiya vibhatti bahuvachana, so it is mige, dear. And bhupatino, and this can also be of the king or to the king. So you can, again, this is a little tricky one like before. Okay, so we sold the king's deer, or we can also say we sold deer for the king. Can be either way, little technical. And Gahapatino Putto Mama Pahare, this is number 14. And Pahare is the subject, verb here, and Atita Kala again. And Atita Kala, Patama Purisa Ekavachana. And the corresponding subject is Putto, Putto Pahari, son, beat. So whose son? Gahapatino Putto, householder's son. To whom did he beat? That is me. So Gahapatino Putto, Mang Pahari, householder's son, beat me. So beat is also the Atita Kala in English, so we have to use the same one. Householder's son beat me. Okay, and next one, number 15. Adhipatino dasa mama goni paharingsu. Adhipatino dasa mama goni paharingsu. Paharingsu is the verb here, and that is Atita Kala, Patama Purisa, Bahuvachan. And dasa is the corresponding subject here. Dasa paharingsu means slaves beat. Slaves beat. And whom? Gone paharingsu. That is oxen. So slaves beat the oxen. Whose oxen? My oxen. Whose slaves? Adhipatino, that is leaders' slaves. So, leaders' slaves beat my oxen. Adhipatino dasa, leaders' slaves. Mamad gone, my oxen. And Paharinsu, beat. Okay. So, the previous one was Pahari, that is Ekavachana, and this one is Paharinsu, that is Bahuvachana. Same Atita Kala, past tense. Ahang tumha kang vihi na ganhing. Ganhing is the verb here, that is Uttama Purisa Ekavachana, and again we have na ganhing, that means did not take. Okay, na ganhing means did not take. The corresponding subject here is ahang. I did not take. This is Uttama Purusa Ekavachana. Ganhing means Uttama Purusa Ekavachana. And ahang na ganhing, I did not take. I did not take what? We he is paddy. Who's paddy? Tumha kang vihi. Tumha kang is Chatti Vibhatti, Tumha Sadda, Chatti Vibhatti Bahuvachana. So your paddy. I did not take your paddy. I did not take your paddy. All right. And number 17, Deepi Gamam Ha Nadhavi. Now we also have here again na. Okay. So dhavi is the verb here. Na dhavi. This is Atita Kala Patama Purisa Ekavachana. It is now we know it is past tense. Na dhavi, did not run. Dhavati means to run, and na dhavi means did not run. Who did not run? The corresponding subject is Deepi. Deepi na dhavi. The leopard did not run. From where? From the village. Gamamha. Gamamha. Deepi Gamamha Nadhavi. The deer, the leopard, right? Okay, leopard did not run from the village. Okay, what's your question, Monica? Should vihi and ahara always be bahuvachana, not a collective singular? Well, I think again, I think again we think of the technical side. Okay, sometimes of course it can be collective, singular, or whatever. It's okay. It depends on if we have it, we can translate whatever. But it's important for us to know the technical side exactly whether it is ekavachana or bahuvachana, and depending on that we can translate. All right. Okay. Good point though. Thank you. Okay, we go to number 18. Tumhe ahayo na maretha. Maretha is the verb here, and the corresponding again here we have maretha added with na, so na maretha. Okay, so this is atita kala majjhima purisa bahuvachan. Na maretha comes from maresi. So the corresponding subject is tumhe maretha. Tumhe na maretha. You did not kill. You did not kill whom? Ahayo. Ahi is snake. So it is ahi is dutiya vibhatti bahuvachana. So you did not kill snakes. You did not kill snakes. You did not kill snakes. Okay, what is your question? DP is leopard. Wait. So, oh yes, it is Bahuvachana, right? Wait. We need to check the original sentence. DP gamamha nadhavi. Yeah, let's. So DP, it is ikaranta, right? So if it is declined like Pakki, let's see, DP. Okay, DP is leopard. Okay, I think it is Bahuvachan. Well, this is a good one. So aggi aggayo. So we can say this one should be actually DP, not DP. If we say DP, yeah, that's again, it's a good point here, right? Yeah. So over here, if we use DP, it is Bahuvachan, right? Then it should be Dhavinsu. You're right. So let's make it like DP. Very nice. All right. I did not pay attention to that. So DP, Gamamha, Gamamhana Dhavi. That is, the leopard did not run from the village. So in the book, actually, it goes on to say like DP, just a typo. Yeah, if it is Bahuvachana, we can say DP Dhavinsu. If we make it DP, then it is Dhavi. Right? Okay. Tumhe ahayo namaretha, you did not kill snakes. And then we go to number 19. Mayang atithinang. Well, this is atithinang odanang pachimha. So mayang atithinang odanang pachimha. Pachimha is the verb here, and that is Uttama Purisa, Atita Kala, Uttama Purisa, Bahuvachana. And here the corresponding subject here is Mayang. Mayang Pachimha, we cooked. And we cooked what? Odanang Pachimha. That is boiled rice. So we cooked boiled rice. To whom? Or for whom? Atithina. To the, or for the um, guest. Atithi means guest. Okay. So you can say we cooked boiled rice for the guest. Okay. Again, you might say, can we say like we cooked guest's rice? We cooked the guest rice. Technically, we can say that way also. I will just put it there like that. We cooked. Sometimes some things are a little weird though. We cooked guest boiled rice. Now you know. Sometimes we have to be careful. We cooked guest boiled rice. Okay. It doesn't make much of a sense if we use that, but technically, technically it can still be okay. Right, number 20, the last one, kapayo mang aharang yachinsu. Kapayo mang aharang yachinsu. Yachinsu is the verb here. That is atita kala bahuvachana. That is patamapurisa bahuvachana. Past tense. So the corresponding subject is kapayo. Kapi is monkey. So kapayo is monkeys. Can you guys also write the other synonyms for kapi? We learned a few more nouns for monkey. If you can remember, please write them in the comment below. Kapayo yachinsu. Monkeys begged. Kapayo yachinsu what? Aharam. That is food. So here, mang aharam. This is like um, again, if we translate the thing exactly like that, so mang means I or me, right? Aharang, food. So monkeys begged me food. Monkeys begged me food is the sentence here. Monkeys begged me food. Okay. Kapayo mang aharang yachinsu. Monkeys begged me food. Okay. All right. I think that is the one we have for the translation from Pali to English, and then we go to move to the other section that is translate from English to Pali. Okay, yeah, we can say for food, maybe we will put it within brackets. Okay. All right. So these are the other sentences that we have. I sold my gems to a merchant. We gave our oxen to the slaves. You bought a sword from me. You don't beat monkeys with your hand. The leader brought a lion from the mountain. The monk preached the doctrine to you. We gave food to the serpents. The slaves of the household carried our paddy. You did not go to the sea. There are no gems in my fist. The poet's son struck the dog with a stick. Our sons learned from the sage. Your monkey fell down from a tree. My dog went with. Okay, I think there is something missing here. That is number 14, right? My dog, my dog went with me to the house. Okay, I got it now. My dog went with me to the house. Okay. A serpent bit my son's hand. The leopard killed a bull on the road. My friends looked at the sea. We did not see the king's sword. I did not go to the deer. Thou buyest a peacock from the poet. Okay, these are uh, yeah, these are the sentences that we have to translate. Okay, for Ramesh Dugal, I think if you go to there are some sites like I guess it is there in pariyatti.org. You can download this from pariyatti.org. Okay, you can also Google. It should be available in some other platforms too. And our friends can maybe you guys also know. If you guys know, please help Ramesh Dugal to download the Pali diacritics. That will be very important, very useful to everyone. Thank you. All right, so we go to the sentences here. I sold my gems to a merchant. Ahang vani jassa manayo vikkining. So this one we already translated before. And also we gave our oxen to the slaves. Mayang amha kang goni dasanang dadimha. Okay, and then we go to the next one, number 3. You bought a sword from me. So here, the verb here is bought. That is, um, in English, sometimes we should not jump into the verb right away. I mean, we should not translate right away. We have to also check the linking subject, the corresponding subject. So the possible corresponding subject we have to know. So then only we can figure out. We know exactly this is when we say board, we know it is atita kala, past tense, but we don't know whether it is ekavachana or bahuvachana. We don't know singular or plural. So then we have to go to the corresponding subject. And here again, it's very funny. And you bought. Okay. So you also in English, we don't know whether it is ekavachana or bahuvachana. So in current English, actually, you is used for both ekavachana and bahuvachana. But um, of course, I think uh, there are so you bought means um, can be ekavachana or can be bahuvachana. But in this case, maybe we can think on this context, this should be ekavachana. You bought a sword from me. So all singular. So we can assume this should be ekavachana. But technically, again, it can be bahuvachana also. So many of you bought one sword from me. That is technically, that is, if someone say, we have to accept it, right? But we will assume here you as singular. So majjhima purisa ekavachana and atita kala, and so that is twang, right? Twang, and so ki, boat, ki, okay, akini kini, akino kino, right? So twang kino, and a sword, twang, a sword, asing, and from me, uh, maya, okay, maya. So that is panchami bhati ekavachana. Maya me amhebi amhehi no, right? So we can use maya. Twang maya asing kino, right? You bought a sword from me. Next one. Okay, what is your question again, Monica? Ante, sorry, for number 1, my James, Mama Manayo. Did I miss that? Which one? Number 1. Where? Okay. I mean, this one, right? My James. Oh, yes. Last time also I forgot that. Thank you. Mama Manayo, my James. Ahang Vanijasa Mama Manayo Vikini. We can write like that. We can also say Ahang Mama Manayo Vanijasa Vikini, but we try to keep this direct object closer to the verb here. But can we also figure out ahang mama vanijas manayo? If we put it, then it is different. Okay, so we have to put these together. My James, mama manayo. Thank you so much. Okay, you corrected. We noticed that last week, but I did not correct it this time. Okay, so number 4, you don't beat monkeys with your hand. And again, don't beat. This is present tense, right? And again, we don't know whether it is ekavachana or bahuvachana. In Pali, it is very easy. We know exactly whether it is ekavachana or bahuvachana. We know exactly whether it is atita or anagata or vartamana. But sometimes in English, we don't know. So we have to little bit hang around and you know check with the other corresponding things. So here you is also redundant. So we have to think when we say don't. So somebody in front of you, don't beat. So um, then monkeys with your hand. So let us take tuang. Let us assume tuang that we can also say tumhe also. Tuang, monkeys. Okay, monkeys kapayo, kapayo, right? Or wanare, wanarang, wanare. Um, okay. Um, all right. So with your hand. So with your hand means tava. Okay. Tava hattena. Tava hattena. Okay. So twang tava hattena kapayo and ma. Okay. Na uh, paha paharasi. Okay. Na paharasi because it's paharati paharanti paharasi paharata. We can use that verb here. Twang tava hattena kapayo na paharasi. Okay. Right. Number 5. The leader brought the lion from the mountain. Hattevi with your hand, right? So when we have hand, we can say hattena, right? And also it is if it is hands, then we can say hattebi. Is that what you have in the book? Oh yeah. Then we can say hattebi. Okay, hattebi. Yeah. Tuang tava hattebi kapayona paharasi. Thank you. Thank you, Poonam. Okay, then what? Yeah, I got it. Tumhe bhi hatte. Tumhe bhi hatte hi. Why tumhe bhi? It's not tumhe bhi. Either it should be tumha kang or tava, right? If it is plural you, then it is many of you, then you can say tumha kang. Or it is one you, then you can say tava, right? Tava tu ihang, tumhan tumha kang. That's how it is there. Okay. Um, right. Now I think it's good. We go to the next one. The leader brought the lion from the mountain. Brought is the verb here. That is Atita Kala. And also we know when it is corresponded with the subject leader. So it is Ekavachana. Lead abroad. So Adhipati Ahari. Adhipati Adhipati Ahari. Right? Ahari. Let's see the rest. Adhipati brought what? A lion. Sihang. Sihang Ahari. Right? From where? From the mountain. So from the mountain comes here. So we can say Girimha. Right? Adhipati Girimha Sihang Ahari. The leader brought a lion from the mountain. Okay, next one. The monk preached the doctrine to you. The monk preached the doctrine to you. So here the verb is preach. We know it is atita kala, past tense, and also the corresponding subject is monk. So the monk preached, and Patam Purusha ekavachan, atita kala, preached. So isi, they say ti, they say si. The doctrine, dhammang, to you. Okay, so tuihang, tawa tuihang, right? So we can say isi tuihang dhammang desesi, right? Isi tuihang dhammang desesi. Right. Next one, number 7. We gave food to the serpents. We gave food to the serpents. That is gave. Gave is the verb here, atita kala again, and we gave. So we know when we say the corresponding subject is we, now we know it is uttama purusha bahuvachana. So mayang is the subject. Mayang, right? They so dadi, adadi dadi, adadi dadi, adadinsu dadinsu, adadung dadung, adadu dadu, adaditha daditha, adading dading, adadimha dadimha, adadimha dadimha. So we can say adadimha, adadimha. Okay, and food is aharang, aharang adadimha, to the serpents, right? So here mayang aharang adadimha, we can say mayang ahinang, right? Ahi sadda. So ikaranta pulinga ahi sadda. Agi 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 no. Ahi ahi ahayo, ahing ahi ahayo, ahina ahibi ahihi, ahino ahisa ahinang. So it is ahinang. Bahuvachana, right? Serpents. Ahinang. So mayang ahinang aharang adadimha. We gave food to the serpents. Okay, next one, number 8. The slaves of the household carried our paddy. The slaves of the household carried our paddy. Carried is the verb here, and the corresponding subject is slaves. So slaves carried. That means Pathama Purisa Bahuvachana. Atita Kala, right? Da sa haringsu. Dasa haringsu, right? And dasa haringsu, slaves carried. Slaves carried what? Our paddy. So paddy, we hing, right? We hing. And our paddy, that is ha kang we hing. And of the household. So slaves of the household, that means we have to take this platform. And gahapatina, gahapatino, right? Gahapatino dasa amha kang vihing haring su. Gahapatino dasa amha kang vihing haring su. Okay, next one, number 9. You did not go to the sea. So did not go. Na, and so go is the verb here. Did not go is atita kala, and you did not go is majjhima purisa. Can be ekavachana or bahuvachana. And to the sea, again, is the other one. So can be both twang or tumhe. So if we use twang, we can also say tumhe. So twang or tumhe. Okay, did not go. So this is Majjhima Purusha, right? Agacchi gacchi, agacchi gacchi, agachinsu gachinsu, agachung gachung, agaccho gaccho. So we can say agaccho or agaccho gaccho, agachitta gachitta. So now we have to use this to the sea over here. Samuddam. Okay, can you guys also please write there were other nouns that we learned for samudra or ocean. I just actually used another one. Maybe you can write. I want to see if you remember that. Please write it in the comment section. There are no gems in my fist. There are no gems in my fist. Okay. Okay, this is like the other one that we learned before. So it's useful to learn again. Okay. Yes. So there are no gems in my uh, fist. Yes, Ranmani is correct. Do the thing. I think the spelling is not correct there. And also there is another word. Find another word very similar to that. There are no gems. So ano means nothing, right? And gems, we know manayo, manayo nati, manayo nati. And uh, in my fist. Okay, that means over here, my hang or mama muthimhi. Fist is muthi. Muthimhi manayo nati. Mama muthimhi manayo nati. Yeah, udadhing is correct. Samuddang is correct, but there is another word, another noun for ocean. The poet's son struck the dog with a stick. The poet's son struck the dog with a stick. So struck is the verb here. The corresponding subject is son. Son struck. Son struck. And struck is Atita Kala. Son is so the with the corresponding subject we can see it is Atita Kala Patama Purisa Ekavacha. Putto Pahari, right? Put put okay, I think Putto Pahari. And poet's son. So we can say Kavi no Putto Pahari. The dog, and that is Sonang. Okay. I think maybe you didn't remember if you, I don't know if you learned this Jalanidhing. Maybe if you didn't learn. Jalanidhing also is, there should be a dot underneath. Okay. And then can you also type the other, please text the other nouns that you learned for dog. Kavino putto sonang pahari. How? With a stick. Okay, that is Yatthina. Yatthina. Kavino putto Yatthina sonang pahari. The poet's son struck the dog with a stick. Our sons learned from the sage. Our sons learned from the sage. Yeah, very good. Arpana, you're correct. Sunaka is also the dog. Yeah, Sona and Sunaka. Right. Sunaka we told you, right? Last time. Sunaka means good nails. So our sons learned from the sage. Learned is the verb here, and sons is the corresponding subject here. So sons learned means Atita Kala Uttama Purisa, Patama Purisa Bahuvachana. Putta Uggan Hinsu. Uggan Hinsu. Putta Uggan Hinsu. Putta Uggan Hinsu. Who's Putta? Our son. So maybe we can Amhakam. We can also say Amhang. Amhang Putta. Uggan Hinsu what? Okay. From the sage. Isina. Isina. Or Munina. Isi, I think Isi is given here as saint. So let's say, I think Isi is fine. Isina. Yeah. So Amhang Putta Isina Uggan Hinsu. Okay. From the sage. Next one. Your monkey fell down from a tree. Fell down is okay. So patesi. Okay, I think the verb here for fell down is patati, right? Patati. That is the correct one. Let me check. So patati is false. That's right, but fell. Okay, here. So carried, kept, pressed, or dropped. Pathesi means dropped down or felled. So it is fell is different. Pathesi is also different. Patati. Pathesi. Okay, so we use that one for now. Fell down, Pathesi. And monkey, Vanaro. Oh, there is another word, right? Kapi. So, your. So when you have your, that means Tava, Vanaro, Tava Vanaro, from a tree. That is Rukhamha. Rukhamha Patesi. Okay, we'll try to finish it faster, faster. Okay, my dog went with, okay, there is another one missing here. My dog went with me, right? This is number 14. My dog went with me. Yeah, so we There's one word missing, right? So went is gachi. Yeah, thank you. Gachi. And corresponding noun is sunako. Sunako. Sunako gachi. Who's sunako? My. Mama sunako. And with me. Maya sadhing. Maya sadhing or Maya saha. Where did he go? To the house. Okay. Maya mama sunako Maya sadhing gehang. Gehang gachi. Okay. A serpent bit my son's hand. So bit is dasi. Atita kala. And a serpent. Ahi. Ahi dasi. And my hand. Hand. Hattang. And son's hand. That is puttasa. And whose puttasa? My mama. So ahi mama puttasa hattang dasi. Okay. All right. Let's go to the next one. The leopard killed a bull on the road. The leopard killed a bull on the road. That is killed, right? Atita kala, ekavachana, and leopard is TP, so we know it is past tense and patham purusa ekavachana. DP and maresi. Okay, DP maresi what? A bull. That is gonang. Gonang. On the road. Magge. DP magge gonang maresi. Number 17. My friends looked at the sea. Okay. So looked at. So here we have to take actually these things together. Looked at means all my friends. So it is bahuvachana. So atita kala patam purusa bahuvachana. And mitta oloke so. My means mama mitta. Okay. Oloke sum. So samudam or jalanidhi. Right? Let me write them all. Jalanidhi and also udadhi. Okay. Mama mitta samudang oloke sum. Next one. We did not see the king's sword. See. We did not see. That means uttam purusa bahuvachana atita kala. Right? Mayang. Na pasimha. Mayang na pasimha. Okay. And sword asing. Mayang asing na pasimha. So na should be close to this because that goes together. Asing na pasimha. And kings. So okay, can you also please write the other synonyms for king? I'm right here, bhupatino. So mayang bhupatino asing na pasimha. We did not see the king's sword. And number 19, I did not go to the deer. So did not go is Atita Kala. That is the verb, and the corresponding subject is I. I did not go. Ahang na gaching. Ahang na gaching. To the deer. Migang. Ahang migang na gaching. In this case, we do not write Chaturthi Vibhati because this is not an offering. This is like a moving. Okay. Last. Okay. We are done. Thou buyest a peacock from the poet. So this one is key. Now we know it's easy now. Vartamana Kala and Twang is thou, corresponding subject, and a peacock, that is Mayurang, Mayurang, and from the poet. So we have to take it from here, from the poet, Kavi na. Twang Kavina Mayurang Kinasi. Okay, so is everything okay? What did you say, Poonam? And I saw only word, I don't know what you talk about. So maybe, I don't know, you don't mention the number? Where is lion here? Oh, looked at the lions. Wait. What number is that? The leopard killed the bull. Oh no. My friends looked at the lions, right? Let me see. This is number 17. Oh, okay. Interesting. We have it here like C, right? Okay. That's okay. We just follow this one because we have uh, some new words. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Bhupala is another word. Narapati also, I think you haven't learned, but for Narapati also is good. And Bhupati, Narapati, Bhupala, they are all synonyms for noun. I mean, king. Okay, that's it for today then. So, assignment for the next week. We will learn. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll wait for a while, but let me see. Um, okay, what we can do this time? We will wait. Okay, we will wait and just go through all these nouns and uh, verbs and just review the whole thing, and next week we will give you a new assignment. So literally this week you don't have much work, but you can still review the whole thing and get some idea. I hope now you are more comfortable with your translation. Really nice. We are doing really well. Okay. Okay, so that's it for today then. And thank you for hanging out, and thank you for being patient and also participating in our Pali class. I hope this was helpful to you, and we need more and more of you guys working. And I also strongly recommend, please, even though I translate here, you have to do it before me. This is very important, and you have to translate and uh, upload to Dhamma USA Google Drive. We have assigned you separate folders. Do not miss that. Do not skip that. This is really important. Otherwise, you will not get it. Only if you translate yourself, you'll be able to find it more comfortable. Otherwise, just listening to me will not help much. Okay. So this is our blog site, dhammausa.com, and our email. If you have any information, if you have any inquiry, please email us. And yeah, please subscribe to our Dhamma USA YouTube channel for more video updates. May all beings be well and happy and healthy. Sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitatta. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And thank you, and see you on Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time through Dhamma USA YouTube channel. That's it for today, and stay in touch and have a wonderful week ahead.